Brent here from Time on the Hill, and in this video I'd love to talk about selecting an entry point on Capitol Hill, an entry position that makes sense. We're going to focus, if you're heading to the Hill for the first time, we're going to focus on those entry positions, but I'll touch on the senior level positions just for a brief moment here. Your chiefs and your deputy chiefs, for the most part, either have current Hill experience, former Hill experience, or campaign experience with the individual they're supporting. So they were the campaign manager, or they served in a different office as a chief for a number of years. Now they're going to come in as a chief. This is almost impossible to do with no Hill experience unless you were the campaign director for the campaign. These are very, very important positions. So same holds true also with your LD. Most LDs and legislative councils either are coming directly from the campaign or they have Hill experience that they can harness in a new office. Your comms directors and press secretaries, the individuals that I've had success with were former reporters, they were campaign communications directors, they were former journalists. They had, even if they didn't have Hill experience, they brought some media savvy with them, either from the world of media, journalism, or the campaign side of things. These are senior level posts. So if you really want to crack in, you better bring some pretty impressive savvy and experience if you want to get up to this level. They pay pretty well as well. They're very competitive. The turnover here is also kind of low. Let's focus for you specifically, if you're looking to break in on the Hill for the first time, on these positions where most of the folks that I am able to place break into Capitol Hill for the very first time. If you are a policy pro, or you have your law degree, or you understand healthcare or defense, this area is excellent for you. You can bring a lot of value. If you're right out of college, I'm sorry, you're not going to be an LD. It's just not going to happen. If you're right out of college, your best bet would be staff assistant or LC. If you are incredibly hardworking, you show a lot of promise, you're a great writer, you can climb up this ladder incredibly quickly. If you're currently unemployed, something to consider would be an internship. I'm not really fond of the word internship. I prefer fellow. As a fellow, you will do a lot of the same work as these folks. These folks are getting paid. I'm not getting paid, so can I at least be a fellow? That's kind of the trade-off. If I'm going to do LA work, please let me at least be a fellow. If you're unemployed, do this. You can treat this as a long interview. You can learn the environment of Capitol Hill. You can get the email and the badge and an office. You can network. Internships and fellowships are an incredible way to break in to Capitol Hill. Your staff assistant and your LC positions, those are also key positions. So just try to keep things in perspective. You're not going to start off as a chief or LD, but if you're willing to get in and work hard from there, you can easily work your way up. It does not take that long to work your way up. So don't be upset if someone says to you, you know, you might have to start off as a staff assistant. People said that to me and I was not thrilled about it. I was able to start off as an LA. It took a lot of networking. It took a lot of improving my materials. It took a lot of informal coffees. You can start off as an LA if you work very hard, but I understand why they said start off as a staff assistant or start off as an LC. Because really what they're saying is just get in. Just get started, work hard, and it will be only a matter of time, you know, before you get to where you want to go. This really hurt my feelings. I didn't want to start. I worked very hard. I was 28. I had corporate experience, nonprofit. I didn't want to do this, but if you badly want to get on the Hill, just get in where you can and just work your butt off. If you have any other questions, please visit timeonthehill.com and submit your comments below.